Shmello, my beautiful light beings, I'm so grateful that you took a minute to spend some time with me. We're talking about past life regression, and it is so beneficial in your life now. It helps you understand why certain people are in your life, good and bad. Helps you identify that cord in past lives and what that relationship was like, so that you can discern, is this really a good relationship for me or is it not? You see this beautiful lady back here, my grandma Oz. She did a group regression, I think I was 11 or 12 years old. And my grandfather, Denny, who is, quite frankly, my step-grandfather, but I felt like I have known him and have felt his love in many, 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 many lives together. Here he is. His name is Denny. And he was just the kindest soul. And we had, from the moment I can remember, such a great love. He's one of the greatest loves of my life. I miss him dearly, and he's one of my spirit guides. And if it weren't for this past life regression, I don't know that I would have had a true understanding of why I had this deep love from somebody who wasn't even part of my DNA. And during this regression, we had similar experiences. One in particular that we wrote down, almost identical, the same experience. It would blow your mind, honestly, mind blown. It was very cool because he was my husband and I was his wife. He was very wealthy. He was a Spaniard. We had this beautiful ranch, an Adobe-style home, where we threw these lavish parties, and I was a younger wife, a little bit immature, and he was just so kind and loving and just let me be me. He not only did that in this past life, but he nurtured that in this life. And I think that that was like the epiphany, is that this man, this love, has been generational through our past lives. We have this undying bonded connection that nobody understood. And frankly, I don't really give a damn, because it was truly a true, unconditional, love-based, let me be me kind of relationship. And when we did this regression, it was very cool, because I would dance with all of these other men, and I was just doted on by everybody, and I had these beautiful dresses, flowing dresses, and just, I was the life of the party, without anybody saying, no, you're too loud, or no, you're dancing too much, or no, you're dancing with other men. And, you know, I can remember during that regression that I looked at him sitting at the table, one of the many, many tables, just watching me dance and live, and just a big smile, and I could see his heart chakra was just so open. So that explains how he treats me in this life, and I can't wait to find out more about other lifetimes that we've lived. Some other things, personal things that I've dealt with that past life regression has helped me with, and it's funny because I try to do these oracle card readings and post them on my Facebook page, Look Into the Light, and the orphan card came up, and it just kind of resonated with me, and I found it resonated with quite a few other people, and this is from the past life deck. And I just kind of meditated on it and went within. I rarely read the books to these, but this one I actually opened up. And it means that, you know, in other lifetimes, I have been orphaned. And it's funny because in this lifetime, I always kind of felt like an orphan, even though I had my wonderful grandmother and my village in Reno. But my mother was just not really engaged, and I never really knew my father till about 4 years ago. God bless his soul, found me on Facebook. But I always felt like I wasn't connected, and I wasn't loved. And sometimes I have to remind myself, as do we all. When I looked at this card, I did a past life regression for myself to kind of go back and see, how am I so connected to this feeling? Where does this come from? Not only in this life, but other past lives. I've had similar experiences. And when I recognized that, you know what, I have never been alone. Just because my birth parents were not as active in my life did not mean that I was not loved. And moreover, the divine creator and God and my angels and my spirit guides, who honestly are always by my side. I never have felt alone. I just have to remind myself that I am divinely loved. I am loved by God. I am loved by my divine creator. I feel the love of the universe from the incredible gifts that they send me. I am loved by my grandfather, who is still around me all the time. I'm just grateful. And my spirit team. Honestly, past life regression has helped me have that aha moment. And when you do, then you can start cutting the cords. You can start deleting any contracts or agreements that you made, not just in this life, but in past lives that no longer serve you. You can cut them, stop them. You no longer are held by those beliefs, those contracts, those agreements. It's an epiphany. It's a huge freeing event, and literally you feel so light, and like the chains are just off of you. You don't feel these cords coming in from your back and grabbing on. You literally just let them melt away and cut them and recognize them for what they are. In the Untethered Soul, it teaches us how to step behind the feeling, feel it, let it pass through, and just let it go out of our heart chakra, not holding on to it, and it dissipates into the universe where it's taken away, where it doesn't seed itself so that you can get sick, or you have memories that give you these knee-jerk reactions that you respond to things in certain ways. If you're interested in past life regression, go on Enchanted Reiki Force's website, look on my Facebook page. I have it posted there. I would love for you to journey, and if it resonates with you, we can go deeper. I do it all the time with clients, and it lasts between 2 and 3 hours. I charge only $120, and with follow-up visits at no charge, because again, I'm here to educate and help other people live their greatest life for their greatest and highest good. So thank you for your moment in time. I'm grateful for you always, and I thank my spirit guides, the divine creator in the universe, my angels, for coming forward and always stepping up to the plate. Much love to you. If you have any questions too, post them on my Facebook page. I'll try to answer you. My email is look, the letter N, the number 2, the word into the light. No, I'm sorry, take that back. Look into the light, the letter N, the number 2. Look into the light at yahoo.com. Thank you guys. Love and light.